Well, thanks guys. VW have been making the Golf for 45 years. They've sold over 35 million of them. If you were to count from 0 to 35 million, it would take you, if you rested and ate meals, about 35 days just to count that many vehicles. This is still the hottest hatch on the market, and the GTI version, very sexy.
When you get it out on the road, it just looks good.
If you consider the front grille of a vehicle to be like an eyebrow or like a smile, this eyebrow has been well plucked. It has a nice red line which goes through the headlights and all the way across the front. Recently, VW have come up with a new logo, but this logo on the GTI for this year is big and very nice. At the front, a very nice sort of honeycombed grille, a lower valance on the side, 18-inch alloy wheels, and at the back there are real exhausts which seem to be missing on a few other VW vehicles. Plus, the VW sign at the back pops up when you put it in reverse to reveal a secret camera.
VW have always given the GTI features, looks and colours that are not available on the regular Golf.
Now the GTI comes in 5 different colours. This one is called Dark Iron Blue Metallic. That's definitely not blue.
There is also enough room for the family.
If you're going to buy a 4-door vehicle, you want to make sure there's plenty of room for the backseat passengers. I'm not necessarily a good judge at 5'4", but I can tell you there's a lot of room in this vehicle. Look how far away my knees are from the front seat.
It might be handsome, but it's the driving that makes me excited.
All right, let's jump in and take it for a spin. Let's see how easy it is to get inside. Well, that seemed to work okay.
The 0 to 60 mile an hour time on the Golf GTI is 5.7 seconds.
The GTI is quite a pleasure to drive. There are a lot of hot hatches available on the market today. What we call hot hatches, they're not necessarily hatchbacks anymore. But this is still the best ride for the money and one of the most reliable. And put your foot down, still has some get up and go.
The Golf GTI has always been a driver's car.
What makes the Golf GTI so much fun to drive is this 4-cylinder, 2-litre, turbocharged, 228 horsepower engine.
The Golf GTI has always had extra features.
And I'd expect this for a vehicle over about $20,000. You get push button start and keyless entry, and that's obviously necessary for the price point.
I say we spend most of our time on the inside of a car, so the interior matters.
Now, depending on how you want to deck out the interior of your VW Golf GTI, there is still the option of plaid in the Golf. Not my thing, I like to wear that on my pants and not have it on my car seat. However, this one has Titan black leather, which is much more my style.
Although simple, the tech inside the GTI is top-notch.
On the inside, the infotainment screen is actually a touch screen, which is very nice. And VW have made it quite simple to use and operate. Things are laid out easily, and there's lots of labels. So just at a glance, you can see what you need to see and touch what you need to touch.
Is there enough room to haul all your dogs?
So how big is the back of the Volkswagen Golf? Well, I got 5 dogs. Is it big enough to get them in? Come on then, let's go. You guys are going to have to lie down if I'm going to shut this.
So, is it good value?
The Golf GTI starts just under $29,000. And if you want the Autobahn version, that'll cost you just under $37,000.
I shopped around and found some dealers who are now offering the new VW GTI for between $2,000 and $5,000 below MSRP. So deals are out there. I'm Nik Miles.